bring back the top interviews because these on Instagram are great.
This is Dewey Raw, the podcast that gives you a behind-the-scenes look at the biggest little party town on the Delaware Shore.
Well, I mean, if it's Dewey Raw, it's got to be chaotic.
This is the Dewey Beach Party Podcast, hosted by Todd.
Fun.
Except for Todd DeHart. Todd DeHart is shit.
And presented by GoodCleanFunLife.com.
Do you have any media training?
No.
Welcome to Dewey Raw. This is the podcast that I film at the Starboard.
Good for you.
Just for me. Yeah. Natalie has watched a couple episodes, which I'm very proud of that fact. And I think I'm actually going to make T-shirts that say my wife has listened to my podcast.
Is she the only one?
Yeah. Pretty
And
much.
your mom?
Actually, no. Meg Laird's brother, Josh.
Yeah.
Shout out, Josh. He listens to the podcast as well.
So when I first got into coaching, I had a radio show at Jacksonville State.
Okay.
And 10 people listened to it.
Yeah.
And I used to have my buddies call in to aask questions. And they'd make
man, okay.
and they'd make up names like, "Hey, coach, this is Jeb. Love what you're doing."
Yeah. Right.
Because the hour would take forever unless you had,
Unless you
fun
had a
phone
little
calls coming in.
interaction.
Yeah.
Mark, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us what you do and how long you've been doing it.
My name's Mark Turgeon. I'm retired. I've been doing that for 4 years.
Yeah.
My previous life, I was a basketball coach,
Right.
and I did that for 35 years.
35 years.
Yeah.
A storied history. Oh man, we were talking about I wish the stats I had the stats for a day. But SEC Coach of the Year 2015.
Big Ten.
Big Ten. Okay, I'm sorry. Duh.
I think it was Big Ten. I'm not sure the year.
And then best winning percentage of Maryland basketball history other than lefty.
Yeah. Lefty.
And I thought it was interesting how good, you have the best home record.
Was it? I thought it was road. Was it home?
No, but you said you were most proud of the
road
record.
wins, yeah.
The road win.
I think up until my last season, we had the best winning percentage on the road.
Okay.
And we might have blew that during COVID.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. We had a good run.
Yeah.
The road wins are much more fun.
Yeah. So it's funny because I try to do a little bit of industry type talk and for this podcast. We've interviewed Kat, I don't know how many times. Yeah, everybody here. Meg Laird's always on. And one of my favorite questions to ask people is, how do you react when people ask, when are you going to get a real job? So, you're a fan of the industry. Obviously, you're a Starboard regular when you're down here, and is this a real job? What do you think?
Oh, what Kat's doing?
Yeah, I mean, well, Kat looks kind of ridiculous right now.
Yeah. She, I think for the Starboard bartenders, it's a real job.
Yes.
They grind, they work.
Yes.
Meg, real job.
Yes.
Monty, not so much. Not so much.
Can we pinpoint when Monty stopped working or stopped having a real job? Probably around the time that Toasty
took over.
Real responsibility for some of the day-to-day stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's smart. He's hired good people.
I think
he's a lot more relaxed.
Yeah.
The last 4 years. So I'm saying about the time the Claw opened, it was when Monty shut it down.
Yeah.
He hangs out at the bar on the roof over there and watches the Starboard from a distance
Sorry.
But good for him.
How do you know Monty?
You know what? I got to know Monty when I came here in the summer, and I just relentlessly beat him down for a menu item. And it took me about 5 years. And he kept saying, "Why don't you do something with your life first?"
Once you have an accomplishment that you can.
I mean, you got to be pretty successful to have a menu item.
Yes.
You can come here and you can drink and you can be good and buy
Right.
beers for people, but
Yeah.
that's not going to get you a menu item.
Well, and similar to your most road wins as a Maryland basketball coach, highest selling appetizer at the Starboard is pretty big. Is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I like to say Dewey, but I don't know if that's
I mean,
true.
but no, I mean,
Probably is.
We could probably. We could
I
figure it out.
wouldn't stretch it into Rehoboth, but maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, name a better appetizer other than the Turgeon tenders.
Yeah, and so many people come through here a day, and if Monty counted all the Turgeon tenders that went on the Christmas parties,
Yeah.
I mean, it's always on the menu, right?
Right.
I don't think those get counted, but he did say last night for the first time in his life that it was the number one app at Starboard. So he doesn't like to admit that
Right.
a lot of times, but we've worked hard to get it there.
And it's great. We filmed a little commercial for the Turgeon tenders.
You did.
Yeah. I mean, for as a sponsorship. You didn't even know that.
You filmed a commercial for Turgeon tenders?
For a sponsorship for the podcast.
Oh, did you?
Are those for me?
This is when I'm glad I'm not. I can't say it
See,
out loud.
Maryland's not doing so good without you right now.
Michigan State's pretty good.
What are those? I'll have one of those. Is this me?
I think that's I wouldn't risk it. No, he drank his.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's mine.
So who do you like tomorrow? You like the Broncos or the Patriots?
So this is interesting. I know you're
Chiefs.
a Chiefs guy. I think I like the Patriots.
Do you?
Well, there was a moment before we drafted Jaden Daniels where I was kind of high on Drake May.
Really?
Here, Vicky, come over here.
I feel like I already been on camera.
Hi.
Hello. Oh. Cheers.
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 Hi, cheers.
Thank you.
Drake May's been an unbelievable surprise to me how good he is.
What do you think of this? Like all of the detractors talking about like the schedule and
Yeah, that's just what people do in America. We try to beat down the good, right?
Right. Also, all of the NFL, and I think Washington season is a good example of this. All of the NFL is elite.
Oh yeah.
Like
Hard to win.
I'm glad we drafted who we drafted in Jaden Daniels, but like if you don't, there's something. Let me talk to you about coaching.
You were doing so well.
There's something about like the chemistry and I feel like especially with football, right? The plays come in from the booth or the sideline. There's so much chemistry is the best word that I can think of that has to go into it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you hit and sometimes you don't.
Yeah. It's called execution.
Execution.
And I don't know football like I know basketball, but I know when we had 5 players on the court, and if one was screwing up,
Yeah.
it messed the other 4 up. So
Right.
So I imagine football is the same way. I do think in football, I used to say it was more talent driven with the teams that won.
Right.
But then you see what Indiana did this year in football with great coaching and a little bit older team. But, they lined up. You didn't think that they were going to be the team that was going to win the game.
What an amazing turnaround in 2 years, right?
Yeah, I being in sports my whole life, I thought Bill Snyder at Kansas State was the greatest turnaround in a football history, what he did at K-State.
Yeah.
But this cat, Google me guy,
Yeah.
is what he's done is, I don't know if it'll ever be.
Yeah.
And the game's changed now because Indiana invests. They have a lot of money.
Right.
And they invest. But still, in 2 years to do what he did is simply amazing.
What do you think about the whole NIL stuff?
It is what it is.
I don't want to get you in trouble or anything.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's like I just wish it would have came about a little bit differently. They would have had guardrails when it started.
Yeah.
It just kind of, and now it's just, it's kind of an animal they can't
Right.
control.
It's like Pandora's box
Yes. And but I don't think having the biggest budget guarantees wins.
now. Right.
Because you look around college basketball and some of the different leagues, some of the teams that are spending the most money hasn't guaranteed them first place in their
Right.
league. So you still have to recruit. You still have to coach them. You still have to pick the right guys to fit your style.
Right.
But it is what it is. It's not going back.
Yeah.
And I don't mind it because I do think that because I played college basketball at Kansas and
It's all right. It's an audio format. People come in front of the camera all the time.
that's beautiful.
That's all right.
And then, but where was I? NIL. Oh, it's not going back.
Right.
No, I think it's good that the guys are getting paid. I just wish they would get it kind of under control.
I feel like who was this? Not DeForest. Frank DeFord had like a great before years and years ago. Obviously, had a great sort of commentary on it, and that always rings in my head about if the universities are making this much money, and the TV deals and that
Right.
sort of thing, and like these kids, right, should be compensated in some respect.
No doubt.
But it's
And-
just kind of, but it is also seems crazy to me that like the brand deals and that sort of thing.
Well, I think there's a responsibility that comes with it for the parents, for the coaches, for the agents. These kids are 18 years old,
Yeah,
making, some cases are making millions. Most cases are making hundreds of thousands
Yeah.
of dollars at the highest level. It's life-changing,
Yeah.
but you got to know how to handle it. And that's really the key for these kids. So it's been a learning curve. I imagine kids when they're 19 didn't know they had to have an accountant
yeah,
and pay taxes.
yeah,
But it makes them grow up at an earlier age
Right.
for that. But
which is probably debatable whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, right? I mean,
yeah, that's true. Well, I play.
Do you want your kids to like grow up that fast? I mean,
No. No, you don't. And all kids matured at different ages, and but being a college athlete at the highest level, you grow up pretty fast. You have to.
yeah.
There's a ton of responsibility that comes with it. With the social media today, it's made it so hard on these athletes
Right.
and coaches. You got to learn how to ignore it as best you can.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, you grow up fast if you're playing at the highest level.
yeah. How's your pickleball game? I know that's what you want to talk about.
About time, jeez. It's a little slow right now because of the weather.
Yeah,
Um,
we're staring down the barrel of a big winter storm.
yeah.
But we'll get Hellwich over there to scrape off the pickleball court.
Well, I haven't been playing. I do love playing. Great games at the beach, by the way. I've had a lot of good friends, a lot of good people. They love it at the beach, and this summer I was playing 3 days a week with just great guys. 4 days a week, early. Then I must not have been good enough. I got blackballed out of one of those.
Oh no!
days.
Oh no!
They told me they were having too many players and they had to cut back, but who knows the real truth?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was humbling.
Are you a player or a coach when you're out there doing like?
Oh, I'm a player.
Yeah.
I'm both, but I'm more of a player.
Right.
Talk a little more trash.
I was gonna say, is
Yeah.
like shit talking part of your repertoire or?
Yeah, that's when you know you're playing with friends.
Yeah, yeah,
And we've developed that here at the beach and back home. And yeah, there's a lot of trash talking.
Yeah.
And but that's the beauty of it. You're outdoors. You're not playing golf for 4 hours. You're there for an hour and a half,
yeah.
talking some trash.
Getting the heart rate up, like
Get the
actually
heart rate
moving.
up. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's what you put into it.
Yeah.
You can go play pickle and stand there and not chase any balls,
Right.
and get nothing out of it, or you can compete a little bit,
Yeah.
and move around and So I like to do the latter,
Yeah.
compete and
Yeah.
talk a little trash and move around. So
I don't know. I think it that makes it fun, right? That is what.
Yeah, I don't like guys that are taking it too serious, and when the ball's out, they call it in, or when it's in, they call it out. I don't.
Yeah.
That's not for me. It's a friendly game, but you want to win. But pickleball, I'll be honest with you, pickleball is the only game that I've played when I lose, it doesn't bother me like the rest of my world, because it's so fun when you're playing it.
Yeah.
And then you get
Pretty
to play
quick game,
yeah,
too,
it's a
right?
quick game, and you get to play another one.
What do you need? You know who's a competitor is Kat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, her and her sister are pretty competitive.
So we played mini golf
Oh, shit.
for
Putt-putt?
it was putt for a little charity group.
Yeah,
This is hilarious. And Kat,
she won.
she's a shit talker. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was my friend. That's why I give her such a hard time about being an okay bartender.
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah, she's okay compared to her athletic ability. Have you seen Kat? Kat, what was that song that we danced to in Colorado that you danced to and sang?
No.
Izzo. Have you seen her?
Lizzo.
Lizzo. Have you seen the Lizzo act that she does?
Forget which
What's the name of the song?
I don't remember.
You remember.
I'm
Something with your hair.
100% that-
Can we say that on this podcast?
Oh, we say lots of things.
What
Here,
else?
come over here
what else
between
do you
us.
want to talk?
I was just we were talking about pickleball. I was asking Mark if he's a player or a coach while he's playing.
Both.
And the competitive comes out, and I was talking about when we played putt-putt, how much of a competitor you are.
I know. Well, also, the first time and only time I played pickleball was with Ann and Mark, and he was a really good coach, and I was a really good athlete, obviously. But I will say that I'm in this walking challenge,
Oh, right.
and like
Like,
there's
for the
16 month of January, and
Walk
there's
every
six-
day or what?
you have to not be, so you don't have to win it. You just can't be in the bottom four.
Is Ann playing?
No. But it is like
Natalie?
consuming my life. It is like I'm
I think
walking.
Natalie's in it, right?
Natalie's in we're in a different, that's a different challenge. But if there's anything I'm not, it's a loser. I'm not a loser.
So you won't be bottom four.
No.
Might be bottom
Also, 'cause
five.
you know what? The bottom four have to pay for happy hour for the whole group. So.
I like the motivation to not come
Be
in
a
last,
loser.
right?
Not a loser.
I feel that motivation.
Also, these people have walked 100 miles. Like,
Wow.
it's January 24th. On like January 15th, they're at 100 miles.
God dang.
I mean, it gets you up and out, and that's awesome. And I have gotten out and like, excuse me, I have to help these.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, some patrons, some future patrons need money.
But the real winners will be walking tomorrow and Monday, right?
Oh yeah, when like
In the
that's the
ice
thing.
and snow. And,
Do you know Paul Rabel? I mean, not
Do I?
personally. Do you know who he is?
No.
He's a lacrosse player.
Oh, okay.
And he tells a story of like a coach who walks into a room or walks into a room and says, it's pertinent to like this upcoming week of the ice and all that. Walks into the room and says, I can guarantee you will be the number one team, the number one player, the number one at anything. The only thing you have to do is do this every day.
Right.
Like, so it's like,
Be consistent.
be consistent. So throw the ball. His thing was like, throw the ball up against the wall.
Do it every day.
100 times every day. Doesn't matter if it's snowing. It doesn't matter if it's, a party, like, or holiday or anything, just every day.
Yeah.
And then in 10 years, you will,
Be good. Be good.
yeah.
That's true. And
This is adorable, by the way, what's happening.
it's intense.
Yeah.
All for a duck.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. You don't talk about that around here. How much money is made on these video games and
So
ducks?
I'm going to tell you a secret. I posted something on the Starboards channel that basically said our duck machine is the highest grossing duck machine on the eastern seaboard. I just made that up,
Right.
right? But it's entirely possible because
It's entirely possible. You
The duck machine people called Monty and asked them to take it down.
Really?
I've been doing this for close to 15 years, making content for the Starboard. Only twice have I been asked to take something down, and the duck
Wow.
machine claim,
So you're not going to say.
unsubstantiated claim.
So you're not going to say something like the Turgeon tenders are the number one app on the Eastern Seaboard.
No,
Okay, that'd be stretching it. That'd be stretch. Well, we don't know.
I do claim that at the beginning, this podcast is that Dewey Beach is the biggest little party town on the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, I buy that.
Right?
Yeah.
You put enough qualifiers in there, it's
Yeah.
like you can't really.
Well, we're in a top 25 bar in America, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
that's been
That's
proven.
been
Yeah.
a long
validated.
time. Yeah,
Right.
with mathematics.
Like USA newspaper did an
Right.
article.
USA Today.
Was that what it was? Yeah, USA, which
Right.
was the greatest newspaper 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? It was. And then,
Yeah, because they had color pictures on the
oh,
front,
it was
right?
the best. You knew
Yeah.
which one was the sports section, which one was the money.
I love
But
it.
yeah, it was a terrific.
Okay.
Where do we go from there?
Okay, so we'll wrap it up with this.
Are you going to have Ann on?
Huh?
You going to have Ann on?
Yeah, absolutely. Two things. Coop is here. Do you know Coop?
Yeah, I love
Hey,
Coop.
Coop.
How you doing, Coop? Good to see you.
So we're on a streak of having coaches on.
This one's way cooler, way more accomplished. I can guarantee you that much.
I wanted to ask if you had any coaching advice for Mark.
My pickleball game.
Oh no, but my mother behind me would. We call her Pickleball Pam for a literal reason. I am not a pickler by any stretch. I have no input to give you. I would just say brace your ACLs because it seems like everyone over 55 keeps tearing them.
Yeah, you got to stretch.
Yeah, it's a brutal time.
Good thing you're under 55.
Yeah, thank God.
Bye guys. Have a great
Jeez.
Saturday.
Yeah. He came in hot.
Yeah, he did. Okay, so here's the final question. If you could be any food item, what would you be and why?
Well, I have to go with what I like.
Yeah.
I'd be a chicken fajita.
Oh, okay. Coming out of the kitchen hot, like
Coming out hot,
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah.
Draw, everybody in the restaurant knows I'm coming out. And they're looking at me like, damn, that looks good.
Damn, I want that. Yeah.
And it was the first meal that I ever made for my wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's some sentimental.
Yeah.
I like that.
But it's my favorite meal. And El Azteca chicken fajitas
There you go.
are terrific. So that's what I'd be.
Cheers.
How about you?
I said chili.
Oh, why?
I think I said chili. I said chili because it's warm and comforting, but then you can also
Do whatever you want with it.
you can dress it up however
Yeah.
you want. And
Yeah.
I'm
Love
a pleaser.
chili.
I
How much chili is going to be eaten over the next 2 days?
I don't. We actually literally have a crock pot
Yeah, we do
cooking
too.
right now
Yeah.
back in Berlin. That's where we're gonna head to.
Any special ingredients in your chili?
Natalie makes the chili.
That's true. I knew that. Why'd I ask?
So for me, it's more about the toppings.
Yeah.
I do like the hot and the cold. So like a
Sour
dollop
cream.
of sour cream and like the cheese is like fresh,
Oh, yeah.
freshly melted.
Yeah. You do Fritos? Do you crackers?
We do tortilla chips.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm big on like the scallions,
Oh, really?
like the little green onions.
Yeah,
these
yeah.
days.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, this was fun.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
Don't be that guy.
I won't be that guy. Ann, you're up.
And you're up.
Yeah.
And Turgeon.
Yeah.
My first question to Mark was, do you have any media training?
He was probably a good interview for you.
Oh, he was great.
He's good at this. I'm not very good at this.
How much do you love the service industry? And furthermore, how much do you love Dewey Beach?
I love Dewey Beach.
Right?
You know I love Dewey Beach. I was just saying it last night to Casey and Monty when we were sitting at the bar, like quiet nights like last night. You just feel like it's like such a little small hometown bar. And
Yeah.
People remember you. Beef was chatting with us, and it's just, I don't know. It's special. It's a really special place. We've lived a lot of places.
I was gonna say, yeah. So
And like seen a lot of really great places too, but this is just such a special place, not just for us, but for anyone. And so many of my friends, like who we live near back home, have been coming here since they were young. You know, I mean, it's like it's years and years, and from families to families. It's just it's awesome.
And then your kids have also gotten the bug. Is
Gotten
that
the
for
bug.
me? Cat. I love when you talk to the camera and the microphones are over here.
Just to let you guys know,
Best bartender ever.
I'm really nice, but average bartender.
Best. No, I do. I think the neatest part for us is that I grew up on Lake Michigan and Mark grew up in a landlocked state.
Yeah.
And our kids are beach kids. Like they grew
Yeah.
up in the ocean. And when we first moved here, they were young, kindergarten, second, sixth grade. And it took them a little while. Like it
Right.
wasn't like a natural right away. It was natural for Leo. Our youngest was like in the water and like was just a fish. But to watch them.
How
grow
old
up
were
with
they
it,
when that just
Leo
roughly?
was kindergarten. So
Okay, so pretty young.
5.
Yeah.
And then Ella was second grade and Will was in sixth grade.
Yeah.
So, and then we kind of fell into coming to the beach right away. Mark didn't come with me. We did like a group house with families, which was like the best ever. And that's like core memory for my kids. And for us not being from here, it was why it became like we call them our beach family, like
Yeah.
our beach families. And you really get to know people that way when
Yeah.
you live with them like that. And so they grew up doing this. And the coolest part is then watching my kids turn 21 and come in here for the first time.
Yeah.
So we didn't let our kids drink here. I mean, they did it in college and all that, and watch them come in here and just see how special this place is and how many people they know. And they're
Yeah.
like, this is wild. I mean, Ella cried the Memorial Day weekend last year. It was like her first time being in the bars. And she just was like, now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Live music, the friendliest staff people in all of Dewey, really not, but obviously my heart is here. And then you always run into someone you know. Like, is somehow, some way, there's some connection.
So I say this about my bar, 410, and it's definitely true here, especially this time of year. The perfect neighborhood bar is you're going to see a friend, you're going to make a friend.
Totally.
You
I
know,
totally
like-
agree with that.
Lovely man Richard was sitting here. We
Chatting.
came in
Yeah.
3 deep. He moved down a stool. You
Yeah.
guys showed up. He moved down another stool.
Yeah.
And then him and Mark are chatting, and we're
Yeah.
chatting. You know, like
Yeah.
I was gonna have him on the podcast. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's like
I love it. It's so true too, and you really do. And I think that's the part of it is why we love the off season too, because it's like in the off season you get, you really get that neighborhood bar feel. Like
and
you
it,
really
and
get
it
that.
is it's one of the things that I love about Maryland. You know, they say this about the weather, right? Just wait, it will change. And I feel that's what's great about you know, that being on the Eastern Shore where we are is the seasons are welcome because it is something different,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But they're also pretty mild seasons too. Like, I mean,
yeah.
we're all bracing for the snow. Like it's Mark, we were calling it Snowmageddon is back home. But that's like fun because it's not it's not 3 months long like Chicago or
Right.
Minneapolis or something like that. So it is, and but that's why we came down. We love the off season so much more, and really, I mean,
And you got a great spot, you
we
know,
do.
like
And I think it's like all these people that we've met, servers, I mean, have become dear friends. I mean,
Yeah.
really dear friends. And so, and it's cool to see that side of it. Like now that I have friends in it, or even like through Monty's eyes, like watching him and what he takes on day in, day out and
Yeah.
all that. It's crazy.
So
and
he-
does
here-
it well.
Here's my I'm not telling any stories out of school, but here's my assessment of Monty that I tell people when they ask. he is still in his head that 15-year-old barback, you know, and you can see it when you walk in here in the spring, and they're staffed up, and there are a bunch of kids. Like he was talking about this young kid who's in a band, and it's like a two-brother duo who are friends with his daughters.
Yeah.
And
That's so cute.
and like he lights up when you start talking about the young kids.
Yeah.
And like,
and he remembers that. Like that's what brought him here. I think the craziest part about Starboard is the longevity of the majority of the people that work here. I mean, it's a family. Like it is from people that have been here for 25 years, 30 years, you know, and it's just, and that's the part that's just what makes it so special is and they all remember your name.
Yeah.
And I'll walk in and be like, Lemon Skinny. I'm like, how do you remember that?
Yeah.
And they remember that. And so, and I think there's also something about it for me as a mom with young people becoming 21. I feel like I have eyes in here that are
for sure. It's the realization too is that a place like this is a family, all the things you're saying. And what that means is they're going to make sure you're going to have a good time, but they're also going to make sure that you're safe, you know? Mm-hmm. So as it satisfies
everything.
The mom and this has been a great, I love being able to sit down and chat with you. This is really, I created this just so that I could talk to people I want.
You're really good at it. You're really good at it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
If anything, I'm consistent in that I refuse to stop doing it.
We're just going to keep going. Have you interviewed Kat before?
I have. I told Mark that we made a commercial for Turgeon tenders.
Oh.
But while Mark's here, I want to get him in the kitchen because I have a little video idea.
Perfect.
That
it's coming together.
Yeah.
Coming together.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, so here's my question for you. If you were a food item, what would you be and why?
Food, not a drink item, huh? Food item. I'll do a food item.
You could do drink if you want.
I would probably be like a deep dish pizza, Chicago style. Probably go a little Chicago. Bring in a little Chicago accent.
Yeah.
I love a good pizza. Now, sauced is like my favorite.
Yeah.
And Ella's favorite. And I'd probably do a similar one to what he does over there. I'd do like a pepperoni, arugula, and hot honey. That would be like my pizza item.
But deep dish style?
Yeah, deep dish.
Yeah. So more like pie.
Mm-hmm.
When it's deep dish, is it more crust or is it more?
It's more. I mean, the one I love is Lou Malnati's, and it's like deep crust, and then you do the cheese, and then you do the sauce on top of the cheese.
Yeah.
And it's so it's like a thick mozzarella cheese, and then you do the sauce, and then you do the toppings on top of that. Would you buy it? That's pretty good, right?
That sounds wonderful.
Absolutely.
I don't mind a deep dish.
Yeah, I love a deep dish.
Can we agree though that Detroit is just an abomination?
I like a Detroit pizza because if you don't like a deep dish, it's a little bit better because it's like a thicker crust without the.
I feel like it's bread.
Heavy. It's all bread. Chicago style is just better.
Yeah.
In every sense of the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? This just occurred to me. We have the Turgeon tenders. Maybe they do a Chicago style slice next door. And they call it the Turgeon.
They'll be like, well, how did that happen? I don't know. I'll come up with a really clever name for it.
Right.
And it'll be something Monty can't resist.
Yeah.
Right. He'll have to just run with it.
I love that.
Yeah. I don't want him to feel intimidated by us.
Yeah. We're not taking over the menu.
We're just making it better.
Specifically 2 items that we're making it better. Yeah.
We're making it better. Okay,
Cheers.
that was easy.
Cheers, Ann. I love you.
Cheers. I love you too.
What do we
fun.
say? Don't be that guy.
What's that mean?
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that. Oh, don't be that guy.
And
we've been that guy before, so don't be that guy.
I mean, everybody has their flirting moments with being that guy.
Yeah. It brings it out this place.
Even in the off season, don't let your kids run around the starboard.
Right. Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be Kat, who enables it.
Right.